So now the question is, when do we enroll in health insurance? It's different than it used to be. Um, it used to be that you can enroll in health insurance anytime you want, and you would submit an application, but the application would have a medical underwriting involved. You would have to answer medical questions. They would maybe even look at medical records to determine whether or not they were going to issue the policy. And if they were going to issue the policy, would it be at a standard rate or were they going to charge extra because there were health conditions? This is one of the things that the Affordable Care Act eliminated. There is no medical underwriting. We're no longer applying per se, we're enrolling. Okay. But they couldn't have a situation where people could just enroll anytime they want. Insurance is all about pooling. We have to get all the kids in the pool in order to make this work. So they have an open enrollment period once a year. And that open enrollment period goes from November 1st to January 31st. And here in California, actually, it's longer. In some states, it's only November 1st to December 15th. California is longer. And in covered California, they even start the open enrollment process where people who are already in the program can evaluate their coverage and consider changes by mid-October. So we've got plenty of time to make changes or to enroll during the open enrollment period. But what happens if something happens mid-year, like maybe you change jobs, you leave a job and you no longer have insurance, or your child turns 26, or you get married, or you get divorced, or you have a child? These are called qualifying life events, QLEs. And when a qualifying event occurs, you also have the ability to join. You have to enroll within 60 days of the qualifying event. But this way, people do not find themselves abandoned without coverage during the middle of the year. So it's very important to know that once a year, not only do we have the opportunity to enroll in a plan, we also have the opportunity to change our plans once a year. That's also very unique. There was a time prior to the Affordable Care Act where when you bought a plan, you had to be very careful. You could be stuck in that plan for till you turn 65 and go on Medicare. Because if you had a health problem, you might not be able to get a new plan and you would be sort of again stuck with your choice for a very long time. So now we do have that annual enrollment period. And because of the special enrollment periods, we don't have to worry about changes in our life that cause what they refer to as involuntary terminations of your coverage. Now, if you have a voluntary termination, if you decide to just leave other insurance, or if you decide, if you, let's say, stop paying for Cobra and you miss payments, those are voluntary kinds of things. Those are on you. That won't be a qualifying event. But anytime you have an involuntary termination, you do qualify for the special enrollment. So that's how the open enrollment and special enrollments work.